People are pissed right now about this picture right here. But some people are happy. You know why? Because the Second Amendment has just stood. Whether you like it or whether you don't, he still got found not guilty. I don't think it's too much of a black and white issue, and I will explain. Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is David Brooks, the Cadillac Counselor, coming at you once again to tell you a little piece of my mind. And I'm going to tell you right now, I got something to say. Before I get in there, make sure that you subscribe. Always hit the like button. And I'm going to tell you right now, I apologize to all of my people that I haven't made any videos in a second. The Troy Norrell video, the suicide, took me out for a little bit. But you know what? This one here has brought me out, and I got something to say. Black and white issue, not even close. A legal issue, definitely. See, the thing that really gets me is people get all angry whenever somebody you feel is guilty gets off. Now, we got to really look at this closely. Wasn't nobody protesting when OJ killed his wife. Everybody know he killed that woman. Nobody really got upset when Snoop Dogg got off on his murder charge. Did he kill him or did his friends kill him? Nobody really knows, but he got off. Even Ray Lewis was involved in some stuff, and it never really came to full fruition. Nobody protested about that either. Why? Because they only are happy whenever it's going in their favor. But the law doesn't go on favor. This is not a subjective thing. This is all objective. What made it objective? It wasn't the fact that he was walking around with an AR-15 and he wasn't supposed to, per se. And some people might say, I don't like the way this is. Like, this officer gave him water. He was just standing there. Nobody arrested him carrying a gun. So people are angry. But let me tell you what's really going on, people. There's a judge, there's a defense, there's a prosecution, and there's jurors. It is called the legal system, people. The one thing about this is that we all pay for a defense attorney. Some people pay for good ones. Some people don't pay for none. Some got public defender. Some people just try to go in for themselves and speak on their own behalf. But either way, the court system is going to prevail every single time. What did he do? Him and his team, they went the self-defense route. If they can't prove that he was in self-defense, then he has to walk. And that's what happened. Take everything else off the table. You have to be guilty without a reasonable doubt. When you go back in the back room, when you're a juror, they ask you a couple questions that you have to ask yourself. Do you feel that he was acting in self-defense? Now, whether or not the jurors agreed with it, what color they were they black, were they white, were they rich, were they poor, doesn't really matter. 12 people got picked. It's the American way. And they did not feel that the prosecution found him guilty without a shadow of a doubt. Now we must move on. Guilty, not guilty. Either way, it's over. There's no going back. No such thing. Double jeopardy. We can't go back on this one. He walks. Now, unless you find something new that he didn't get prosecuted for, this young man is going back home to his family. We have been in global disruption from black and white issues. Everything that happens always ends up being black and white. COVID is even black and white. Abortions are black and white. Everything goes black and white. This problem right here, right now, this non-guilty verdict is definitely not a black and white issue. Now, how he was treated when he was walking with a gun, that's totally different. Because I'm going to tell you right now that if this was a black man walking with a gun in this fashion, it probably wouldn't have ended this way. We probably wouldn't even had a court case. You know why? Because he would have been dead. He would have been shot. Now, people, I want you to truly pay attention to what I'm about to say. If you are angry about this verdict, you got to do something. Sitting at home watching TV and paying attention to what's going on, that's not changing the law. You have to now get up and start moving. This ain't the first time and it ain't the last where the law is going to prevail. If you don't like the law, you better go and change the law. But if you're not going to change the law, keep watching TV and keep getting mad. Tonight, I don't know what's going to happen or what's going to happen in the next couple of days. But I'll tell you one thing. When people get off of work, some of these people wake up, you're going to see some protests tonight. And I just hope to God that it doesn't end in more violence. People, we need to stay alert and stay open to understanding what the real problem is. If you don't like it, go make a change in your community. It's David Brooks, the Cadillac Counselor, coming at you to tell you a little piece of my mind. Take it easy. Bye.